Taylor wanted to go to the beach with her family at 9 a.m. and that's exactly when the Nintendo event started. Um, Personally, I wanted to stay home and hang out with Roy and Elizabeth before they left, but I think they left the night before.
Yeah, they left the night of.
Uh, or did we hang out with them when they got back? I don't even remember now. But
They
anyways,
left the day after the wedding.
Yeah, and we went to the beach 2 days after the wedding. So we went to the beach. We went with her family. We had a really good time. It was really nice.
6 hours.
But it was more than 6 hours.
You went to the beach for more than 6 hours.
Well, it takes an hour and a half to get there. We went to the mall. We went to dinner.
So it was an all-day thing. It was an
it was an all-day thing. At least I think we got home around 5 or 6. We left at 9. But here's the funny thing: I disconnected myself from the internet entirely. So that way I could watch the Nintendo event when I got home with no spoilers. No Wi-Fi, no 4G, and Michelle asked me my mother-in-law. She asked me like, "Hey, I need you to check your work schedule." I'm like, "Oh shit, this means connecting to the internet." So I did it real quick, and I had Taylor clear out my notifications, so I didn't see anything. Check my schedule.
You could have just said, "Oh, my phone's dead," or like, "I don't have service," or anything. You could have been like, "I'll text you later."
I just did it. So I had Taylor clear out my notifications. I turned my phone off, all the internet and stuff, and went about the rest of the day with no internet. And then I got home. I turned on my computer and I opened up YouTube, but I didn't look at YouTube just because they show you all your stuff. So I had Taylor, I need you to look up the Nintendo Direct for me and then put it on full screen so I don't see anything. And she did it, and then we sat down and we watched it, and I managed to get through the entire day without a single spoiler. I went into the Nintendo Direct with absolutely no knowledge of anything, and I couldn't believe I pulled it off. I can't believe I pulled it off. So speaking of the Nintendo Direct, did you catch any of it?
No, I'm completely out of the loop.
Okay. Do you know Kazuya from Tekken?
Maybe.
Is that his name? He's got the black hair that goes like this, and he's covered in scars, and he could turn into a demon.
Yes.
So yeah, he's in Smash. He's going to be in Smash.
What?
So they got a Tekken character, 2 Street Fighter characters, and a King of Fighters character.
What? You get Tekken characters?
And they have actual Tekken combos in there.
What? That's fucking sick.
You can do the same thing with the King of Fighters character. Like you can press down, over B, and he'll do like moves from his game. And the Tekken character, yeah, he can do Tekken combos. It's crazy.
Oh shit.
So that was pretty cool. That's character, cool. And he's a little cooler than the other fighters just because he can transform into a demon temporarily and do other like cool moves.
Oh, they added that in there? Okay.
So like he's a little more unique than they are in that sense. And then they announced something that was actually pretty hype. I'm sure you're familiar with the Metroid series.
Yes.
So they said Metroid Prime 4 is still in development, but here, check this out. And then they announced Metroid 5, like a sequel to the original Metroid games, called Metroid Dread. And people freaked out because Metroid Dread was being teased in other Metroid games for years. And
that's kind of nutty.
Yeah, so it's a 2D side-scrolling.
But they're not even done. They're just like, hey, here's another one for you guys to look for.
19 years later, they made a sequel to the original Metroid. And it's supposed to be the final arc in the Samus Metroid storyline, apparently.
With Samus, yeah.
What did I say?
No, I was finishing it.
Oh, I thought I said Samus and Metroid.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like a scary kind of game. I mean, do you want to watch the trailer? It's actually pretty fucking cool.
All right, I'm down. Send me the thing.